Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and ready to cheer on the Texas A&M Aggies. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Buckeyes offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Coming after him. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Oh, he got loose. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they jump on top.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense has the ball for the 1st time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
The best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after them.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Right down the middle. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. To the air, it's Sampson. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick.
Intercepted. Oh, it's out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
I got to tell you, man, I'm in
Texas A&M.
with the throw, not with the decision. It's flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. He thought you made a game-changing...
And he breaks into the open. Giving him his pads. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. The Aggies trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why the offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
It's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Gore. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give out of the gun. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The window... close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. They've gotten this thing up and running fast. Back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. He's going to pass. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Sampson. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback will audible. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Caught near the sideline. It's Madison. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
This guy can throw it. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. On the move at the 30. Running toward the tape. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the Aggies pick up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Gore. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's got 50 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Sampson. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Madison. They get him down after he makes the catch. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The snap sets up the throw. They're trying to get to it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to the big tight end, and his throw is incomplete.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first position.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the run.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. It's caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he added the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the returner is stopped. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Trying to, lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the 3rd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Discards a man. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for the big play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And oh, no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. He's at the 50. 30.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. The give to the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. Touchdown, Aggie! And that one will put him up here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Makes a man miss. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Gets it out fast. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Forced out of the pocket. Fires downfield. He's got it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So a drive there of 85 yards, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, calmer. Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gonna run it. It's Gore. Still on his feet at the 45. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. It's complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off play action on first down. Now adjusting. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Running behind that left side. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
When you're a defense, you stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Makes his connection. And he... but not before moving the chains. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Turns it on at midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Buckeyes are on the move. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Just steamrolling the defense. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Release to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw it again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little...
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. The throw. He finds his man. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverage.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggie.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight game. They're up by 11 over Missouri. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Can anyone catch him? And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And they're looking to tack just a few more points onto this lead late. And it's good from 58 yards out. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.